Oh, we have waited so long for this, and finally it's time to get this season underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 20. Tulsa will kick off, and we'll get this game started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Sends it back in motion. They'll toss it to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101.
Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but third and...
He's loose on the left. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's why I love this offense running this option play, because if this running back gets the ball in the perimeter in space, he is so deadly and he's lethal. And he showed you right there. This guy's got a lot of tools.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And how about that for a Cabaret 43-yard run for 6? He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense comes out, and they'll take over for the first time in this one. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Now the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Back to throw, it's Alford. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. To the ground with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulsa. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gets the back moving. They'll give it to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll try to get the edge on the left. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
Listen, my job is to poke and prod and find where you're weak. I like it. Get the ball in the perimeter. How are the ends playing the run support? Can I get on the edge, make some big, easy plays early in this ballgame?
And show them a variety of runs that can keep them guessing later on.
No doubt, and I'm making memory of all this stuff. Did it work? What were they in? Can I get back to this later?
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. The option look. Quick toss. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That gives him 54 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They're going to ride this running back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump. Kill.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. There he goes. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Can't get him to the ground. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play, just making it happen?
And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense got it. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
They'll run the option. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. On the option. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Oh, he's got some space. He's got 98 yards on the ground. A very productive 1st half here in the season opener.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The pitch. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And after having a nice gain like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Jones wants to throw it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Hardy. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
On the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the ground, it's Richardson. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Alford. They're setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Booker. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. On the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
One play at a time. Here we go.
They found a little open space. Unfortunately, it was in the wrong direction. 2nd and long coming up. The option look. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Alford. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And he gets to the line and spikes it, very efficient, and they have a chance to score before the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ballard. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing second and short. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Presley. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air, it's Alford. That's reeled in, it's Richardson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
On, close to the marker, it's Booker. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got it behind the line. It's Richardson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Tulsa wasting no time. In the red area, it's Richardson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Foley. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Now the pitch. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Here comes the option. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Is incomplete. It leads to second down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Jones to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Tulsa. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So we open the final period with a third down play.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll run the option. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. Now the toss. Turning it on. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Hey, 27.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. Got the first down. Looking for more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He'll pitch it. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the fourth quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. That's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Now the pitch. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the option, the pitch. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Finds a little space. There he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Alford. On target.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Got it in the middle, it's Ballard. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
By the receiver.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win?
The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
He'll keep it himself. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
21.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over, and this coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Let's go.
Jones wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
By the offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Sack.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Incomplete.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll toss it. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on fourth. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The fourth down try goes awry, and that might just do it. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense.